Okay, good evening. This is Luke Thomas, Holmquist here at the Earthquake Forecast Center. It is August 13th, Friday, August 13th, Friday the 13th, August 13th, 9:37 in the evening, 9:37 in the evening on Friday, August 13th, 2021. All right, let's go to check out some of the latest quakes in the last few days. Look at this, 7.1 earthquake hit in southern Philippines on the late on the 11th and early on the 12th of August. A 7.5 hit down here in the South Sandwich Islands region on the 12th. And then again, an 8.1. I didn't see that one yesterday. 8.1 hit also in the South Sandwich Islands on the 12th. And then another 6.3, plus a bunch of other aftershocks down in that area as well. So we're starting to get some action up in Alaska, getting some foreshocks up in that area. We had a 4.3 earthquake, and that was a foreshock. And this, I thought it would be a stronger earthquake. It was only a 4.3 on this peak. And this one here, this peak and risk is coming up in the morning of the 14th. So let's get to the forecast. Looks like a strong earthquake near Anchorage, Alaska on the morning of August 14th. And that's coming up within the next 12 to 24 hours right there in Anchorage area. And let's go to Bakersfield. We have a pretty strong peak coming up in Southern California on the 18th, it looks like. So 5.4 is possible in Southern California on August 18th. Coalinga. And we have this small peak here of risk on the 14th in the morning, tomorrow morning. And strong spike in risk on the 18th as well. El Centro shows it very clearly. And this is where I think the significant earthquake is most likely to hit is Southern California down near the Salton Sea. And this is very high risk here on the 18th. And looks like a 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is likely in Southern California and most likely near the Salton Sea, El Centro, Palm Springs, that area on August 18th. The Los Angeles earthquake forecast is also very high. We'll see that in a second here. El Centro, pretty high peak on the 18th as well. A 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is, wait a minute, what happened to the, yeah, that's the El Centro. 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is likely in Southern California on August 18th. And then Eureka, there we go. A 3.5 earthquake is possible late tonight into tomorrow morning and on the 14th in Eureka, Northwest California. And let's see here. Also, a strong peak coming up on the 18th as well in Eureka. Over in Hawaii, in Hilo, Hawaii, we have a 3.5 is possible on the 18th. And in Los Angeles, also very strong risk level on the 18th. 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is likely in Southern California. In the Los Angeles to Palm Springs, Salton Sea area on August 18th. Reno, Nevada. We had a 3.3 earthquake on this spike in risk here for the 12th into the 13th. A 4.0 is possible on the 18th up in the Reno, Nevada area. And this spike here on the 15th could produce another 3.0 to 3.5. And then in Ridgecrest, we had a 3.3 on this spike and pretty quiet after that. Salt Lake City, Utah, 4.0 earthquake is possible on August 15th. In San Diego, we have that spike in risk on the 18th as well. In Southern California, 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is likely in Southern California on the 18th. San Francisco, a 3.3 happened on this spike in risk here on the late on the 12th. 4.0 to 5.0 earthquake is possible in the San Francisco Bay Area on the 18th. On this very strong spike in risk on the 18th. Coming up in a few more days. Santa Maria, same thing, spike on August 17th and 18th. Seattle, Washington, a 4.0 is possible on the 16th or 17th. Pretty high risk at that time, August 16th and 17th. And then in Athens, Greece, we have a pretty significant peak coming up late on the 17th and early in the morning on the 18th. That could produce a 5.0 within 200 kilometers of Athens, Greece. We had a 4.2, actually that was a 4.4 according to the European earthquake forecast. Earthquake data was a 4.4 on the 11th in the morning. And we have this strong spike in risk on late on the 17th and 18th, which could produce a 5.0 earthquake in the Athens area. And then down to Indonesia. Indonesia forecast. A 5.5 earthquake is possible on the 16th. This spike in risk here corresponded with the 7.1 in southern Philippines, which is fascinating to me, the morning of the 12th. And in Lima, Peru, 5.0 is possible late on August 15th. On that spike in risk there, late on August 15th, about a 5.0 is possible there. And then in Taiwan, we have a falling risk right now. I guess it's about the 14th. Still a 4.0 to 4.5 is possible in Taiwan. And this is the other problem area during the next 24 to 36 hours. We have a really strong, this peak here produced a 4.5 just southeast of Tokyo. And this very strong spike in risk is on the 14th. Now, right now it is, I believe it's in the afternoon of the 14th. So this could happen any minute over in northern Japan mostly. You can see this risk area is most likely near Sendai, but the risk also goes over to the western portion of like Niigata as well. So the northern, anywhere in northern Japan, strong earthquake, 7.0 earthquake is possible near Sendai, Japan during the next 12 hours or so. So sooner, more likely sooner than later, in northern Japan, most likely near Sendai, Japan, Miyagi, or Iwate on August 14th. So during the next 12 hours, most likely in the Tokyo area. And once again, Anchorage, Alaska, looking for a strong earthquake during the next 12 to 24 hours in the Anchorage area. 6.5 earthquake is possible in the Anchorage area during the next 24 hours. So if you have friends, let them know about that. And in Los Angeles and Salton Sea area, strong spike in risk coming up on the 18th. So we will keep an eye on that as we get closer to that. And we will keep you updated here at the Earthquake Forecast Center. QuakePrediction.com, you'll see, you can find the city that's closest to you and find the risk and the time that it's most likely to occur in your area, in California or Athens, Greece. We have Indonesia, Lima, Peru, Taiwan, and Japan, and Seattle, and California. All right, so we'll talk to you again tomorrow on Saturday evening. And by that time, I'm sure the Tokyo earthquake or the Japan earthquake will hit, and also the Anchorage earthquake. So we'll talk about those two quakes in tomorrow's video. Thanks again for all your support, and we will talk to you very soon. Thank you.